cheese.
Hi everybody!
Hello everybody!
So today we're making some cake pops. So we've got our Betty Crocker Rainbow Chip Party Cake box mix.
Lovely.
We also have all our other ingredients. We've got milk, vegetable oil, eggs, sprinkles, frosting, cake melts and some food colouring.
Lovely.
So you guys just need to get whatever you need for your box cake mix. If you're not using this one, just make sure you have all the ingredients that are required for your box mix. You can also use any other cake recipe for just a normal frosted cake.
It's your choice, guys.
We just made it easier today by using a cake mix because we're only going to blend it up to make the cake pops anyway. So Max, we start by getting our cake mixture and we're going to open that. It's very difficult to open, Max. And then once that's open, we're going to pour it into our mixing bowl.
Pour it all in, that's it.
Lovely. Oh, you can see all the rainbow chips in there. Can you see all the different colours, Max?
There's pink and there's yellow and there's all the different colours, isn't there, Leanne?
Loads. I like this one. I like the rainbow chips. So now we're just going to follow our box instructions and we add in milk. You can add milk or water with ours, but we went for milk. And then it says you can add either vegetable oil or melted butter. So I went for the vegetable oil. Then we need 3 eggs. So we're going to crack those and add those in.
1, 2,
Perfect.
3. There you go,
Lovely. 3 eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once our ingredients are all together in the bowl, we can get our handheld mixer and we can give it a good mix together.
There you go, mixy.
Round and round we go.
There you go, give it a good old mix, make sure it's all lovely and smooth.
That's it, keep on mixing. We need to make sure all our ingredients are all mixed together so there's no lumps.
There you go, smoothie. There you go, mix it around, everybody. Don't be afraid to really get stuck in there and mix it so it's lovely and smooth and there's no lumps in there, isn't it, Leanne?
Perfect. I think we're nearly done, Max. Perfect. So I think that's pretty much all of our cake mixture all mixed up nicely, Max.
Good, because I'm going a little bit dizzy.
Okay, Max. So next we get our cake moulds and we're going to put our mixture into our cake tins.
And we've already added some grease-proof paper just so that it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Of course, and a little bit of butter around the sides. But it doesn't matter too much if your cakes stick to these tins, just because we're going to break them up anyway to make our cake pops.
Almost like a crumble.
Literally like a crumble, Max. So now we're going to follow your packet instructions and pop them in the oven for however long they say.
High five.
Right, we have got our cakes out the oven, let them cool, and we have crumbled them up so we've got a little crumbly cake
And it smells
mixture.
absolutely delightful, doesn't it, Leanne?
It really does, Max. Now, to get all our crumbs together, we add some tablespoons of vanilla frosting. This is going to help grip all of our cake crumbs together to make a lovely cake pop dough. So as you can see, we're getting in there and squishing that all together till we get a nice smooth cake pop mixture.
That's it. Get it in there again. Give it a good mix together.
Mixing it all up. Now what we need to do is just keep checking until it is super smooth. If your cake mixture is still crumbly, we can add a little bit more frosting just to get the right consistency. We just need to keep testing it and rolling it in our hands until it feels nice and smooth and it's not cracking or crumbly. So once we have got the right consistency, we roll them all out into our balls.
Some we made earlier.
Perfect. We're going to take our cake melts like we have here, pop them in a microwavable dish and melt them until they're super smooth like this one. Then we take our sticks, dip them in, and if you're watching closely, we dip them into our cake pop and those cake melts will just hold that stick to the cake pop balls, so when we're dipping them later it makes it easy for them to stay on and they don't fall off in our cake melt mixture.
Like little lollipops, aren't they?
They are, Max, little cake lollipops. So we keep doing that, dipping our sticks and adding them into our cake pops until they're all ready. Once we have done all of our cake pops with the sticks, we can pop them in the freezer for 5 minutes just so they harden.
You got 5 minutes in the freezer, and here we are.
Of course, now we can add some food colouring to our cake pop melts if you would like some different colour cake pops. And then we just dip them in and swizzle them around so they're all covered.
Covered all over, even at the bottom by the stick.
They look delicious, don't they, Max?
They look and smell delicious, Leanne.
And we're just going to keep twizzling that around so all our cake pops covered in candy melts.
I'm mesmerised.
You are. You're like a little statue, Max.
Oh, no, we're frozen.
Then you can add whatever decorations you like. So we added sprinkles to our lovely cake pops. We used different colours. I used pink, purple and a little bit of yellow. And lots of pastel sprinkles.
Very Eastery colours, aren't they, Leanne?
They are. We also made some little bunny ears out of moulds and popped those on to make a little bunny look.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Aren't they cute?
Oh,
Once they're all set, they're ready to go.
And they taste absolutely delicious. It's my 10th one.
And there you go, boys and girls. That's how we make our cake pops. Make sure you all like and subscribe. Bye guys.